Hello. Hi, welcome. This is an art show? Art? Art?
Art?
Art? Are we trying to discuss a theme song, if there ever were one? And I think Drunkly had a really good version of kind of a spin on the Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I only want to give you like the little teaser.
Yeah, it's
it's gonna be real big when it hits. We're gonna drop it on our SoundCloud with the rest of our podcasts, which you can check out, like Night Witches and stuff. Anyway, art.
Check out who's in chat. See if he's here.
Yeah.
Osborne, hello. Grimlost. See Tom Prince waving back. Alyssa Faye. Raxmus. I recognize a lot of these
Left-handed
names.
monkey wrench.
Oh, thank you.
Chair. Nice.
Chair.
Look at you lovely humans joining us today.
Bow ties are cool.
What are we here doing today?
Drawing, I think.
Drawing? Do you have an inkling of what you're supposed to be
No,
doing?
just feelings, though. I'm just going to be drawing and hanging out because I used to do this and it was really fun and I miss just hanging out with chat a lot. I watched a bunch of, it wasn't Planet Earth, but it was Africa, and there were some really amazing giraffes.
Ooh.
And giraffes have some really amazing faces, and it's really weird.
The thing that always kind of concerns me about giraffes is I just don't like when they fight.
Oh, it's so scary
when they fight or if they're ever chasing you.
Oh,
all of those sound.
You?
Look up footage of giraffes
Running.
chasing a like safari car.
Oh, really?
It is.
I have
actually
never,
my nightmare. It like rounds a corner dramatically, and it is just terrifying.
That sounds really terrifying. I don't know if I need to see this. I don't know. It's kind of scary.
But it also has that giraffe face, so it's just kind of like. It's like, I'm going to murder you with everything in my being.
Hello, you shouldn't be here. This is my space.
So if this draft that you're drawing, because it does have
a giraffe anymore.
Oh, it's not a draft anymore?
It started as a giraffe and now it isn't.
Oh, now it's getting some. I like these tusks.
It tends to happen.
Is it a...
It's like the game Sim Life, but only the way that I thought Sim Life worked, which is just mash animals together, not actually like whatever the game actually was.
What was that game that we saw at PAX this year? It was it was called Biomutant. Not a great name, but an interesting premise where you play as a small rodent-like creature. It's an action RPG, but like the way you create your character, it's a more hack and slashy Spore that works. It's like Spore but functional, and where like if you make like your character's head like a little bit bigger, they'll be a more intelligent kind of rat beast.
Oh.
But if you make them like they can take more damage if they're bigger, but they also cannot move as quickly. So they're like it's an interesting idea.
That's
Again,
interesting.
Biomutant. It's not the greatest name, but it's getting a lot of buzz for being a pretty cool game. I didn't get to play it at PAX.
I don't think so. I think we walked by it.
Yeah,
right?
we played another one. We didn't play that one. It's a gift wrap.
It's a gift wrap monster. It's true. Steam powered ones.
I'm gonna draw a whole pizza.
A whole pizza.
Yeah, but
is it a pizza with a hole in it?
Okay, let's do this.
At least before he got into space, and then it became No Man's Sky, right? So.
Oh, No Man's Sky.
I know.
You tried. You tried your best. It's the game that they promised now.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It just took a while.
Yeah, and it hurts because it's the game industry.
Yeah, it is the game industry is ravenously unfair at times.
Yeah, for all the good things that need to be made. No, definitely becomes No Man's Sky. I've seen a lot of really beautiful like screenshots that like Dead End Thrills is a person that I follow, and they always have like these beautiful screenshots that I always wind up using for like my computer backgrounds and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, this is really pretty. And then I actually look up No Man's Sky, and I'm like, what is this monster? Like, have you seen the Jurassic Park one? It's like melodic Jurassic Park, harmonic Jurassic Park. It's like they did the PAX reveal and they're like, yeah, it's Jurassic Park, and it's playing. You're like, this is beautiful, and then actual footage is like this really wonky, weird monster just like flopping around in a gray, dark, foggy terrain, and just like it suddenly turns into a horrible harmonic. Wham, wham.
Oh, wow. I love that.
It was beautiful.
Good
the
old
worst version
songs.
of No Man's Sky. Yeah.
The game. Are there any games particularly like right now that you're super excited about?
that is coming out.
That are coming out. Like there's one that I saw the other day, but I'm curious if you've heard anything about it. It's called like Plague or something. It's you play as a young girl navigate. It's like a whole escort mission of a game, which doesn't sound good to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you're escorting your like a 5-year-old brother through like plague rats, like literally like 5,000 plague rats on camera at any given time. Like they move around. They're scared of light, so you have to navigate them without getting infected by the plague. It takes place in I believe the real world. I just saw the trailer for it, and like the art, it looks like it's got that kind of like plague aesthetic that Bloodborne has without the heightened fantasy of it.
Is it the dark gothic without the actual like dark goth?
Yeah, without the monsters. This looks like a more realistic kind.
But
of...
it has that dark Victorian.
Yeah, like very
it?
like it's like I think it was probably like slightly pre-Victorian, like where like plague in like Europe. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but like it looks really cool. But I definitely thought like narratively and the aesthetic is right up your alley.
Yeah, I don't even remember what we saw at PAX. A lot of what I saw at PAX is already out, right? Because
Yeah.
that's kind of a weird thing with PAX this year. A lot of it's already out.
Yeah, that was true. I remember you pointed that out, and I was like, oh, there's like all these games are like wait in line for 5 hours to play a game that you can get a demo
Or, it's going to be done in like 3 months or something, right?
I'll go to Redbox. Sorry, PAX.
Oh, Mech Warrior is coming out. That's cool. Everything is very shiny in Mech Warrior, but I don't have the time. Like, I don't even have the time to play Monster Hunter.
Oh, that's sad. That's a tragedy.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I play Assassin's Creed right now. That's what I've been playing lately. Friends were talking about a game called Vane, like Weather Vane. You get to play a crow, right?
Yes. I've heard about this.
That's all I've like really heard and known much about it. Like you get to beat a crow, but I don't know how story and stuff feels. It's a game that was like announced a while back and went through a bunch of iterations. So
Okay.
yeah. Also Chrome? What? Wait, what?
It's chrome and shiny.
Oh, shiny and chrome. Shiny and chrome. Yes.
I took too long to type.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Brain was not. It's fine.
I sit over there on Wednesdays, and I know how hard it is to calculate a thought on that keyboard sometimes.
Why?
Just when you're going with chat and trying to pay attention to audio levels and things, sometimes like trying to type in chat is like all like
Oh yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Kingdom Hearts
It's magic.
3.
It's
Kingdom
magic.
Hearts 3. Oh, that's coming out soon.
What a mess.
That's right. I see. What I want Kingdom Hearts, but with like I want Kingdom Hearts, but with Wreck-It Ralph. And I'm not saying Disney properties. I want Kingdom Hearts with just all the video game characters. I want a drama with like Sonic the Hedgehog talking to Nathan Drake and Mario, getting the band together. But then and then we can have like or just do better yet, let's do an Oceans like 11 or whatever that just came out. But do it with get Peach, get all these characters from I just want a weird mashup game. That's all I want. I want Crossmas all the time.
It's almost. We'll just have to wait till June.
Crossmas in July.
Is it July?
No, June is once June is over. It's Crossmas in July.
Yeah. What if Kingdom Hearts had mechs? Oh no. Do we need Heartless all the time?
Oh, I would actually watch Goofy mess some people up in a mech.
Like, Goofy mech?
Gorsh, I just murdered your whole family.
Gosh, I am so sorry. Gosh. No, gosh, was that you? I just stepped on you.
Sorry, Mickey. You're dead.
Look at the
Mickey
building
Mouse.
over there. Mickey Mouse.
Tuck,
Wow.
Tuck. Mwah. Tuck. Mwah.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay.
I love this. My missiles. What?
I love this. So this is like some kind of giraffe boar.
Yeah, this is not real. It's
elephant.
Fine. It's fine.
This is not real?
It's fine. Yes. No, it's not real.
I'm pretty sure they have those in Nebraska.
In Nebraska?
Yeah.
In Oz's Nebraska?
Oz's Nebraska specifically. They have a lot of stuff in Oz's Nebraska.
Oh no. In case you were wondering, that was a reference to Beyond Worlds, another of our RPG shows that happens on Wednesdays.
Check
really
it
great.
out at 7
Very
p.m.
delightful.
Pacific time.
More Crossmas, yes.
Thank you. Crossmas in July. Mwah.
Crossmas in July. Just gotta get that happening. Get that happening.
I'm really excited that you get to come here and do this art show because I really like, as someone who's gotten to know you like really well over the last few years, getting to sit down and like we'd hang out in the same room while you'd be drawing and working. It's a really kind of awesome and calming thing, and then when I would come in all the time when you were doing your VR show back in the day.
Oh my God, back in the day.
And you would I just listen. I just sit down like around by the door and listen to you talk about your stories. Like I'm really excited that we got this up and running. It's been something we wanted to do for a while. It's just been hectic, crazy, wild, weird, and you know how life is. But we're here right now, and we're going to be doing this for a few weeks. And check this out. Hopefully,
Steam Powered Giraffe.
Like
okay, it's a band. That's very cool.
Wait, Steam Powered Giraffe is a. That's a good name for a band. That actually, out of all the possible ways to power a giraffe, I think Steam would be the most efficient.
Most efficient.
Like if you think about it a little too hard, it makes sense.
You think about it a little too hard.
Well, because it's not horsepower. You don't want to measure giraffes in horsepower because that's not even the same thing. Their legs are longer, their necks are longer, and they believe in themselves more. Like that's the thing about giraffes.
Is that why they're
you
closer to the
gotta
sky?
know about giraffes. Yeah, that's the one thing that everyone says. Giraffes believe in themselves more than horses. Unfortunately, horses have low self-esteem. It's something that I don't want to get into here. I'm not a specialist, but I do know that giraffes are a little more. I'm not horsing around at all. This is no goofs. This is a no goof stream.
No goofs horse stream.
No goofs horse stream. Magic giraffe powers.
Magic giraffe powers. Rocksteady. Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
That's pretty cool stuff. Oh, I miss the good old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Like when they went like real, like I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because how amazing they went with their designs. Like they were just like, sure, it's a pink blob living inside of a guy. That'll do it.
Sure, he's a brain. That's pink.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's fine. Whatever.
Rocksteady and Bebop.
And Craig.
I always think of
this guy's covered in blades. What do we call him? Oh, the Shredder.
Shredder.
That's very good. Also, the live-action movies actually have like very nostalgic feelings about.
Well, the first one is interestingly enough, the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was like a super incredibly violent, good action movie.
Yeah.
People don't remember that because most people tend to remember the second film in most franchises from their childhood. Like that's why most people. Home Alone 2 always played more than Home Alone 1.
Like,
the second one was where they took away all the violence. All the characters had the sharp weapons, but punched. Like they pull out their weapons, but they'd find reasons not to use them in every fight scene. But the first movie had like a bunch of very violent fight scenes. It was still fun, and there was no like gore, but people got stabbed. So it was like it was a little less kiddie. Then they started selling more of the toys and the stuff. So like we can't really market this towards. That's what happened with Batman, the Tim Burton Batmans 1 and 2, where it was like this is too dark. How do we market the Danny DeVito biting someone's nose off?
I actually really love the Tim Burton.
Me too. It's like they're two of the most interesting films of all time.
Like, of course DC can't follow that. Like, I'm sorry.
They had no way to do that. They just went to Joel Schumacher and was like, hopefully.
Yeah.
And they just made it glowy in the dark, which is fine. Like I have watched every Batman movie available to me as a kid, as a content hungry kid. Oh yeah, the ninja rap. Go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go. That was.
And it spawned so many other like ninja / kung fu movies too, right?
Samurai Pizza Cats. Battletoads. I don't know.
Battletoads.
I don't know which one.
Street Sharks.
Street Shark. Oh my God, Jawsome.
I love Street Sharks.
Jawsome. I love.
There's also the mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Yes.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Good, yeah,
yes.
Good. That was not a fever dream. That's good.
There's another one that may be a fever dream. I'm pretty sure it's called like Swingin' Old West Cows from El Paso, where it's like a Western sci-fi anthropomorphic cow thing.
Okay, yeah, that might be a fever dream.
Alien cow cartoon. Let's see what pops up. Nope. None of this. Someone has to know what I'm talking about. Like I believe chat. I have faith in
use
someone
the power
from
of chat to find this lost thing.
Fancy cowboy cows from space.
Cowbop.
Biker
Mice from Mars. Yeah, it was hella cool. I was like,
Wild West COW Boys of Moo Mesa. It is a real show. It is called the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, spelled capital C period, capital O period, capital W period. I'm gonna draw one of them right now. I'm gonna draw one of them right now. I needed my inspiration, and I finally had it. So I'm gonna Google this real quick. It was
those Moo Mesa ones.
It's based off the comic book artist who did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like he made this show after that.
Oh my
Hell
God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Give me some of that Moo Mesa.
You Jimbo? Yes, rabbits instead.
Look how horrifying this is, by the way.
Oh God.
Look at these faces.
Oh, what is that?
No! Oh, I just hate all of this.
At least the Indian cow is not red. That's
no,
fine.
that was a good choice on their part design wise.
Oh my gosh.
God, this show must have lasted. Wait, there was a game. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing now. I'm gonna start drawing this guy who's got 2 guns.
Hey, Devil Crayon.
Devil Crayon.
Cyclonus.
Oh, you were all. We had some really cool people in chat today.
Yeah,
Not that we normally don't. We just got some cool
Those are
people.
good names. These are good names. I remember y'all's. I remember seeing y'all's.
I'm gonna draw
This is
this guy
great.
real quick. Let me get a
man.
pen. Is there a pencil I can
Here's
use? I have long arms and am
You're a monster.
a monster.
You're a monster. It's fine.
I'm gonna draw a really good cowboy.
A cowboy.
A cowboy.
Such good boys.
I'm gonna be a cowboy, baby, 'cause I'm a big anthropomorphic cow, yeah.
It's moo time. Is that?
It's moo time. Do you think there was a like wow? So are they we're just them boys from Moo Mesa, because they are cows. They're in some capacity cattle. Do
Cowpacity.
they rank?
Draw
Get
a
out of your own
werewolf.
show.
Cool. What?
Get out of
no.
your own show.
No, this is what happens.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Why?
'Cause
Why?
I think this would be, I think this would be cool if anyone wants to draw along with us. Tweet at
Please tweet.
Inklings. Tweet at Geekspace.
Yeah.
You can put Geekspace fan art, whatever you want.
Yeah.
We'll try to just tag us in it. We will love to see what you put on.
I
You
would
can
love
tag
to
like
see.
Steph, tag
Please
me,
do.
tag Geekspace. Because if you're working on something with us, I think that'd
Also,
be really
you just
cool.
want to work on it every week and just show progress, because that's actually a
Yeah.
really fun thing that I have to learn, because I tend to like to make things in one go and then like never revisit stuff. I'm so bad at revisiting my art. Really bad, but like, I'm gonna do this in stages. Like, no, I gotta stay up for 5 hours and finish this. I'm like, well, it's done now. It doesn't look done. I'm like, don't care. I don't want to look at it again.
I wanted to say this because I didn't get to say this last week. I really wanted to thank you, because I said from like how much I loved working on High School Royale with you. But like for like getting ready for Ryutama, one of my favorite things is to sit around and like draw and doodle and kind of envision.
Yeah, those are your
the things.
doodles, right?
Yeah,
that's
all the
really
ones that I
great.
use for the promotion stuff. But that was like I love when Steph would sit around and draw stuff like that. It gave me a better feel for what was going on, so I wanted to do that
You should
myself.
see my GM notes. It's just full of doodles.
Oh,
Also,
when you flip through them, I've always like yes.
Also, in case y'all are curious about what Ryutama is and what Drunkly is talking about, you ran a really cool little pilot episode this Saturday during our launch party, half marathon celebration of our launch of our Seed and Spark campaign, which is going on now. Going on for, what is it, 26 days and
26 more days in 1 hour.
Pretty much we are fully funding our next season and removing you may notice that the donation is a bit bigger, or we're asking for a bit bigger so that we don't have to ask for your weekly donations and aren't stressed out by it.
Yeah, where it's
That's
like
kind of the
where we have
idea.
the number on the screen that we need to reach,
Yeah.
so we get paid, and the number we need to reach so the studio doors can stay open.
That
This is
funds and pays for all the shows in our second season.
yes, like
which
a
is why the
that's
number's that big.
3-4 months. That's 3-4 months of rent, content, any money that we need to buy equipment, props, costumes, things that are to keep the studio running and working. And we have some really cool like stretch goals. We have if we complete we have 26 days. We are at 27% right now. If we complete it, we get Ryutama. We get if we hit the stretch goals, like we get the Expanse. We get a bunch of really cool
We get
stuff,
the French
including
Resistance too. Is it there's a
yeah,
French Resistance?
that's correct.
And someone is going to revisit Shadowrun.
Shadow
apparently.
Run. Huh.
You may perhaps the Red God lives. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have
the
to find
hair's
out.
back. So
The hair is back.
it's only time, guys. Only time before the Red God returns. But yeah, just check out our goals, honestly, just spread the word. That is the greatest thing that you can give us.
Yeah, like
honestly.
that's like, don't feel like if you can't like pay, we're not asking you to go out of your way to like bankrupt yourself to support
please
us.
don't. Please
but
don't do
like
that.
honestly, retweeting and things like that, the coolest thing. It helps so much like for visibility, because that's the biggest thing, getting that visibility for the type of campaign that we're doing. And again, we're throwing a lot of ourselves into this, and we always do with these shows.
And
So
trying to find ways to make things better too.
Yeah.
A lot of these changes that are coming in.
and it was like you getting to do. Thank you so much, Alyssa Faye, for what you said about Ryutama. I really do appreciate that. I really like. I'm very much looking forward to if hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, Steph Marcus, I tweeted
Rent-
a song at you.
Oh, definitely check out Steam Powered
Hell yeah.
Giraffe. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, hell yeah.
As for the finances, I believe tuning in for one of our wind down episodes might be a good place for you to ask those questions,
Yes.
because I actually do not know.
Yes.
Fuck yes. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Do we have yeah, the link is, thank you so much who dropped the link. Anyone?
There's also some cool rewards. Apparently I'm doing some drawings as well, so you guys will get a really cool little personalized little sketch card that I draw. It's like the size of a magic card. It has its own little sleeve and everything. It's really some rando monster, and it's really, really fun.
What was your? Can I ask you a question? Because you
Sure.
showed me a good Bulbasaur a second ago.
Oh.
Can I ask you a serious question about
Sure.
what? Okay, out of all the Pokemon that you've known,
Yes.
which one do you
The
think
150,
is
you
the
mean? The
150, the 150 God's chosen 150 Pokemon? Which one? Which one do you think is the most likely to get stoned? I think it's Bulbasaur still.
So, okay, just to give you the context, I have a screenshot from Pokemon Go, in which I found a Bulbasaur with the CP of 420, and I was like, is it Bulbasaur? 420 Bulbit.
420 Bulbit. I would say it was probably Bulbasaur. I would go with that.
I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's adorable. Itty tiny puppy.
So he goes, hey Marcus, you know what was awesome to see live? Did you actually see that live?
What?
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Chosen.
That's a fantastic. That match was killer.
It was a very lovely experience of Marcus showing me wrestling and enjoying it with him when we were making Strawberry for Eat, Pray, Kill.
Oh, yeah, that was...
one of the shows that ran last year, which is really amazing. It was a lovely experience, which is also why getting this Seed and Spark funded is pretty important, because I wouldn't have had a space to GM or hang out with such cool people without it. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's why we're super hopeful.
So it matters a lot. A lot of
Yeah.
good feelings here. Really important feelings here. But yeah, we were making Strawberry, and what was it? You're like, have you seen Velveteen Dream?
Yeah, I wanted to show you Velveteen Dream really, really badly.
And definitely played into the fact that I had to have a wrestling. Like, eventually, it was like, you know, what would be really great for Strawberry to be missing out on. Why Strawberry's missing? It's like wrestling.
Wrestling, and then
course.
I was literally
At a wrestling.
Me and Claudia went to a wrestling show, and
I was like, you know what? Real life bleed. Let's do it. Let's commit.
And then I got to come back with a belt and wrestling tights. It was perfect.
It was very lovely. It was a lovely gift that was given to me, and that I could return like the favor to.
It was so
It was
fun.
very lovely.
Yeah, you killed Eat, Pray, Kill. That was fantastic.
Eat, pray, kill.
Eat, Pray, Kill.
Very delightful. It was a lovely experience.
Can't wait for more.
I can't wait for Utama. Like,
yeah, I'm still hoping. I have some plans.
yes.
Some
deep good plans.
Did intentionally change some of the tone of Ryutama
Oh.
to be a little lighter, because if we get to it, you'll see what happens. It is still a scary, scary planet, world. I'm making the ugliest horse guy. Here, I'm gonna give him a longer hair.
Oh my god, that's amazing. He's even winking. This is amazing.
I'm gonna make this biker,
Hey,
this
Pumpkin.
cow man.
How are we? Well, I get to hang out, which is nice, because work was a little weird, and then now it's really nice hanging out and chatting. It's been a while. I gotta get more top-down camera. Yes, this was I think we are working on a second camera, because that would be really nice. Also means that I could play the line game, in which you draw a line, I draw a line, and then we say, what is...
Don't worry about it.
Arms? No, is that a lasso tentacle arm? Is that what... Oh my god. Is that Squidward?
It may or may not be a Wild West cowboy of Moo Mesa squid person. It's my M. Night Shyamalan-esque twist.
Oh gosh.
Whoa.
One of my coworkers just watched Sixth Sense and didn't have it spoiled for them.
How?
I don't know. Very lucky.
Did they not watch SNL in the 90s?
I don't know.
I guess it was 2000s.
I guess not.
That's
I don't
impressive.
Know.
That's
very impressive, right? Yeah. It's certain things I haven't seen Mary Poppins yet, and I've been waiting to actually see the original before going to see the movie. Stuff like that. I miss weird spots in my life.
There are really cool. I haven't seen the new Mary Poppins. I've not been rushing to it, but you haven't seen the original Mary Poppins, right? Mm-hmm. Such a weird movie.
Is it?
I like it. I will never Can I? Oh, this is not. Yeah, I can get down with Mary Poppins. I can get down with Mary Poppins. If Mary Poppins is on TV, I won't change it.
Oh.
Mary Poppins is there. Cool. I'll hang out with her for a little bit. She can come into my house. She could just
So she's
like
like a
she could rob me if she
Is
wants.
she a vampire time lord? You have to let her. You have to invite her in.
Have you seen Nosferatu? Because that's basically Mary Poppins. It's the same thing. Same exact
Nosferatu.
premise. I got to see a really cool production of where they redid, it was a 30-minute play where they redid Nosferatu on the stage, but they didn't redo the play like they shot for shot, set up cameras that projected onto the screen, and they showed the actors like, so they'd have the guy playing Nosferatu, and then like two guys would lift him up with boards in the background. they made it a technical thing, so they literally recreated the film shot for shot on a projector while live on stage. It was one of the coolest technical pieces of
wow.
like, theatrical filmmaking I've ever seen.
Wow.
Are you talking about Dick Van Dyke? Oi, oi, sweeping the chimneys. That's a good accent.
Is it?
Dick Van Dyke is a notoriously lovely dude, but also
Notoriously
a
lovely.
very, very bad accented man. He was once apparently saved by dolphins. He went out like boogie boarding or paddling, and he was like 80-something years old. Went out like into the ocean, and then like he fell asleep, and then dolphins saved him.
Oh.
It's great.
That's amazing. I think there was a story that Strix told us of security, like dolphins or sea lions that were being trained to keep the ocean safe and
Yes.
secure, right? And during this training exercise, there's a guy who was either like, there's a poacher that was definitely not where he was supposed to be and definitely got caught by one of the dolphins practicing.
Oh,
and dolphin's like, I did good. Yeah, I did good. They were like, wait, what the fuck, who are you? He's like, I don't know, this dolphin just dragged me all the way over here.
Could you imagine getting caught
By a
and
dolphin?
and being like just dragged away underwater by a dolphin, and then like and then not like drown,
And you
but
can't
like
go anywhere, yeah.
It drags you to like the police.
It might
the
be
sea
sea lions. I
police.
think it might be sea lions, but like you were dragged away by
I would hate to be
another
dragged by a
animal.
sea
Oh
lion.
my,
Those
sea lions are
teeth.
scary. Oh,
Those teeth.
they have like their faces are like bears.
Yeah, no, they are like. It's always weird until you get up close with the kind of aquatic mammals. How damn big they actually are.
Like the reason why I just dislike sunfish.
Sunfish are. I dislike sunfish for 30 different reasons.
30 different reasons?
But the number one reason is how big they are.
They're strange. They're so weird. They're
I
also,
don't like
they even
eating
have
them.
skeletons that you don't like eating.
Oh, I
them?
don't like cleaning them.
Oh, cleaning
like
them.
breaking them down. Like I've had to do that a couple of times.
Wait, what do you mean breaking them down?
Like getting the meat off of them and.
Really, you had to do that before?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it was a lot of work.
What do they
and
even
I'm
taste
not,
like? Yeah, because their bones don't make sense.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at like so. It's like I learned how to butcher meat, but then I didn't learn how to butcher fish very well. And that is a very weird fish to start butchering on. That was the first fish aside from like scaling I cleaned.
Look up a sunfish skeleton.
It
It is
looks,
literally a stick.
I'll hold it up to the camera. This is what it looks like.
It is a
That's what a sunfish skeleton
Stick.
exactly looks like. Isn't that weird?
Oh my
That's
God.
so weird.
How dare you? How dare you? No, like some fishes are pretty much just rice crackers wrapped in leather. They're not very nutritious in any way. And oh my God, is that a duck?
I don't actually know because it's got a beak. But no, it might be a horse. I don't know. They didn't know how to
They
draw
don't have beaks.
animals.
They still don't have beaks.
He's got a hat.
so
He's
confused.
got to have an M on his hat.
I'm so confused.
I'm drawing my.
Is the M stand for
avatar.
moon or moo or for something else?
I think it's Moo Mesa, but it could just be.
Mesa.
End the show, please. Because
the
that
M
show.
the show.
Because that Moo Mesa
Dolphins
show.
are cops.
Dolphins are cops. Okay, I can't do the dolphin sound. I was trying to. Never mind.
I can't do the chuckle either. It just comes out really. Oh my God.
Sorry,
That's
Anna.
so scary. That's so terrifying. No, I don't like sunfish. Not that I hate them or think they should. Like, I just am appalled that they exist in the world because they're very strange.
You know what?
They literally
Yeah.
float around in the hopes that food goes into their mouths. That's literally how they survive.
Did you ever see the video of the guy from Boston on the boat?
Oh, the whale!
He's like, it's a whale. It's a. He's just like in a thick Boston accent. It's like, it's a whale. It's drowned. It's a baby whale. We found a baby whale, and they're like, we should eat it. It's not moving. That's a regular fish. Call the cops. Like it's like a 5-minute video.
So sunfish also will go and lay on the surface of the water to get cleaned by birds because they're like, fuck this shit. Like we're just gonna get cleaned.
That's some trust. That's a good healthy symbiotic
They might get
relationship.
eaten. I don't know. There are pictures of them with, like bite marks because they're like animals and sea lions and sharks. Be like, I'm gonna bite you, and they're like, oh God, fuck this shit. No, rice cracker in leather. Bad, the worst. Literally, they were misclassified as plankton for a while because scientists just didn't know what to do with the fish that floated around and did nothing.
Like it doesn't I forgot, like, one of the... I'm actually going to look this up. We'll let you talk about this some more. But there was something about the sunfish that I wanted to Google before I said anything about it.
Rexy, yes. Except Rexy is chatty and will come emotionally support me. Sunfish don't.
They can produce up to 300 million eggs.
That's the only reason why they're around.
These eggs are released into the water and are externally fertilized.
They're so
up to 300 million eggs a female sunfish can release. I like.
Not only that, you just hope for the best.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, everything in like with water is like hope for the best. With it's like, let's have a kid. I don't.
They're just like, we'll just swim next to each other and hope something magical happens.
I am more afraid of underwater than I am out of outer space. Like water has like I like water. I like the ocean. But it stresses me out.
I could be trapped down there with no hope of returning.
Yeah,
I mean, same as space.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the thing is, here's the thing: you're in space. Like, if you told me that I was going to die horribly in space or die horribly under the water, I'd choose space because I get to see space for at least a second. Like, you get to see space. It's worth it to die. 300 million is more than Cadbury's.
Oh, gross, scary.
Hey, Spooky Lot. I always like the. Did you ever see The Life Aquatic? How they represented marine life in that movie? It's a Wes Anderson movie, but the way they represented marine life is in his kind of art style. So there's like a sparkly, glittery, purple, pink fish. Like it's really cool. Like the way they did fish in that movie. It's like kind of like mix of stop motion with hand drawn and then colors and textures and stuff.
Yeah. Also, I kind of forget how big tuna are.
Oh yeah, tuna are beasts.
Tuna are like what, 3 meters? No.
Yeah, it's amazing that they can fit them in those cans.
2 to 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Such small cans.
The chicken of the sea. More like the hawks of the ocean. I don't like them. They're too big.
Yeah, they're also very fast and voracious. Yeah, if you said they're like hungry assholes.
So I have this thing now because like every time Claudia sees a dog or an animal that's too small, she'll point at it.
Angry at it.
She'll point at it and she'll say, "Give it a ticket or arrest it." She wants everything that's either too small or too big to be arrested, or for her to like pet them and keep the dog. Those are the couple of traits. My cowboy is coming along magnificently.
It's a cowboy. Is an actual cowboy too.
It's more of a cowtopus.
Cowtopus?
I'm drawing Spyro the Dragon.
No.
This is my Spyro fanfic. Ooh, I'm gonna draw Sonic the Hedgehog's really long legs.
Or you swim out of the ocean. Ooh, what do you mean swim out of the ocean? What happens? Do you transform or something?
Wait, what happened?
Wait, what? I was playing Spyro Remaster, and I got to the one underwater level, and that part where you swim out into the ocean maybe pause the game temporarily. Like, deep ocean? Like...
Oh, I actually don't recall that, Faye.
Simulating deep ocean is terrifying. Like, right off, like, the precipice and, like, the cliff sides. Oh, God.
That was one of my first... When I played, what was it called? Beyond Blue with the big headset on. And, like, was going through there. I was like, this is amazing.
And I'm like, oh, God.
So intense.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing.
If I want to be real with the Sonic that I'm going to draw, I need to get the legs going. So I need about this much space for the legs. Okay.
Every giraffe needs a bird, so I'm going to draw a bird. Draw a really weird bird. Just want a really dopey head. I have to give this bird teeth because all birds just want to have teeth again. They want to be dinosaurs. That's all birds want to be.
I want to be dinosaurs, so like I respect
they wish they could be dinosaurs again, so I figure I must just give them teeth.
Do you think it's because they're done with us and they really like we're okay? Like we don't.
No, I don't know.
I respect their wishes to become dinosaurs again. I honestly like if I had fallen that much from grace, I would.
Yeah, have.
I mean, like that's rough. That's a rough evolutionary turn where you go from being like a thunder lizard to a trash bird.
Trash bird? Rats with wings, seagulls?
Oh God!
That's what seagulls are.
Seagulls
are the worst.
I didn't get to deal with seagulls a lot until I moved out here and I live like right by the water in Seattle. It's just like they just come mess with you.
They also just are like so mean to other birds.
Yeah, they're also surprisingly like large.
Yeah, the ones here in Seattle are huge.
I think it's because they eat all of
The Cheetos?
the Ivors and the
Ivars?
Yeah.
God, I miss sidebars.
I do miss Ivars. I thought Drunkly was going to say it was coming along swimmingly. Fun fact about space: Andromeda Galaxy is 2.5 million light years away and has a diameter of 140 K light years? 1,000. Wait, how do I even say that?
Where's it at?
Has a diameter of 140,000 light years. There you go. This 1,000. Sorry, my
Oh.
brain took a second to read that.
Oh, I can't read numbers.
On Earth, we can only see the dense center. If we could fully see it in our night sky, it would have the same height like the moon,
Oh.
but would be 6 times as wide.
Is it because it was so
Holy
far
shit.
away? Is that why Mass Effect Andromeda wasn't good? Or was there another
Why is
reason
it
for
just
that?
full of Turians and
Yeah.
not other aliens? I don't know.
That's really interesting. That would be. I want to go.
Pigeons can poop while flying, right? Because they literally cannot hold their poop in. Also, it weighs them down. That's the reason why they have to poop while they're flying.
Oh, that makes sense.
Poop weighs them down. Like,
I'm drawing Sonic the Hedgehog.
are you our hero and savior, our blue savior?
He's looking. I think
You
he's
just
looking
swim
real
out
good
of the
right
main
now.
level and emerge from a hole in the ocean floor, and then there are some towers and a hunter who wants you to swim. Oh, manta rays are nice. I love manta rays. Rude! So live in a coastal town. Seagulls are evil and drop messages on anything walking in the street, not to mention stealing any food they can reach. Oh my god, yeah, they are aggressive as fuck.
I was inspired by No Man's Sky to draw a sort of procedurally generated Sonic the Hedgehog right here.
Android. I just found out that Laura Bailey doesn't like Jupiter Ascending and it's actually affecting how I view her as a person. It's weird.
I in defense of Laura Bailey, Jupiter Ascending is a weird movie. Jupiter Ascending is not a bad movie. Jupiter Ascending is a very
You have to
weird
give
movie.
in and just accept the ride that you're on and that you paid for it and go for the ride.
The one of the things that I am actually a little like I for a while I was a little on the negative side. I had not, but I was also like the same. I also really liked like Speed Racer and I like Cloud Atlas too. Like I liked a lot of these. They're weirder movies. And this one for me was a little weird because I think I had a Channing Tatum issue. Still kind of do sometimes, but. Eddie Redmayne, who played the whispery bad guy. in
I
that
love
movie,
him so much.
He recently publicly apologized for that performance, and that
No.
performance was better than the one that won him the Oscar that same year for Stephen Hawking for the that movie was bad. I like that's my own. That's my own issue.
Marcus' hot
where
take.
I think the Stephen Hawking movie was kind of bland and boring, and I thought his performance was okay, specifically in the first half. But I think he was significantly better in Jupiter Ascending because
so good
he
in
was
Jupiter
so dialed
Ascending.
into what they were trying to do for that
He
movie.
was the
Like,
best drama llama. I love
yeah.
him so much.
Just whisper.
Why have you joined us?
Lauren always said
How's
that
the
it'd be a better
harvest
TV show, and I was like,
Yes.
yeah, it'd be a way better TV show. Give
I
it to
watched
MTV.
I watched Jupiter Ascending on my birthday with Lauren because it was what I wanted to do. Because it's like Lauren was like, you know, it's your birthday, right? I'm like, yeah, I want.
Can I get some critiques on my childhood art that I've been doing over here?
Why is
Let me give- I gotta
why
give
is
some
Sonic
knees.
a Cyclops?
Give him some knees.
Wait, why is he a Cyclops?
Have you ever seen Sonic's eyes? They don't close.
Have you?
Look at his eyes.
So wait, if this is Sonic, is this Knuckles? Because Knuckles is shaped like a pizza.
No, this is Knuckles.
Oh, no, that's Tails.
No, this
There's
is.
so many
Oh no,
Tails.
sorry. This is Tails. That's Knuckles. I was
Okay,
wrong.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
Knuckles, because I think someone they went and redesigned like more updated Sonic, and I looked at Knuckles and I'm like, you got rid of the best parts of that character, which was the entire weird shape that the echidna was, like this huge meaty like, and now it's just like a very bland pizza. It's
I'm making
so
him
terrible.
swole though. Hell yeah. What is it? So he's got these. Okay, let me try to thicken up these arms. He's ready to go.
Manta rays are some of the lowest energy rays in the known universe. Fortunately, they're also highly unlikely to cause mutations in one's cells.
Interesting. Now like traditionally does Knuckles, for those of you who remember, because I don't want to look it up, does Knuckles? I know he's got a pizza for a head.
I just saw the if they lack the right muscles, all relating to poop. It's like the cloaca.
Oh God. I think he has a spring body.
Magic with Mayhem. Hello, welcome to our lovely drawing hangout.
I'm pretty sure he has a spring fur.
Marcus
body.
is recounting childhood cartoons.
They can't
like
see
his
it,
hero,
luckily.
It's fine. No, I will describe it. Like this hero, Cyclops the Hedgehog. He has only one eye.
We will tweet these out
With
afterwards,
his
of
best
course.
friend, the cowboy Tails, with his 8 tails. Count them, 8.
And I'm trying
the
to remember.
super buff pizza boy, Knuckles. I always thought Knuckles was a girl because I was like, yeah, dreadlocks and huge knuckles and punchiness. Yes.
I actually really like. So, have you seen the newest Sonic animated show? That's a really weird thing to ask an adult. But have you seen the newest Sonic?
Why is it a weird thing to ask an adult?
Because it is a weird show.
Oh no! What have they done to my beloved?
Here's the thing: it's like better written than it ever deserves. Like I watched it. I watched like 4 episodes. Like this is fantastic. We can kind of see it. Oh, so you can see these gems.
Knuckles is now a pizza. Knuckles was well designed as an echidna and very great character design choices and shapes. Like everything about it was fantastic. Great composition. And then when they redesigned it for some game like a few years ago, they just made it a very boring character shape. And he looked like a pizza. Big red pizza.
So
yes,
this is the image that you're seeing now. These are my angels.
Yes.
As you can see, let's just type in
with 8 eyes and 6 wings.
Drunkley's
Beautiful angels.
Angles.
Angles.
I spelled angels, but
Sweet
I meant angles.
Sweet angles.
Sweet. Drunkley's angels.
You now have a preview camera.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
So you can now
Whoa.
see the nightmares that I'm affording you.
Not perfect, but
I like
Oh,
it.
no,
It
this
looks
is
really
great.
cool. This looks really cool.
So, Steph, I see what you've been doing, but like, I really want to point out the look at Knuckles over here.
the strong pizza. The strong.
Knuckles is ready for.
What is this? A lamp?
It's he's in the new Guy Ritchie Aladdin film.
Is it Guy Ritchie? Oh no.
Guy Ritchie is writing and directing an Aladdin film for some reason. Because I like some of Guy Ritchie's movies, but there's no words in the English language that turn me off more than screenplay by Guy Ritchie.
I think they were trying to go for big buff sweetheart, but I just really love the character design.
Oh,
from,
Knuckles,
like,
yeah.
From like Dreamcast and stuff.
Oh yeah, I like Knuckles.
I like Knuckles.
So I am looking for some more childhood dreams to ruin. Is there any other
Titans? TV
that's
shows
nice, yeah.
on Netflix. Titans got released. Like Teen Titans, or is this
the Fuck Batman Teen Titans?
what?
The one where Robin says "fuck Batman."
Oh, I'm gonna make my own.
The one where Robin says "fuck Batman" and everyone was mad about that, but then they were even more mad that there was.
Is that a pirate with a Lego hand?
No. This
Pizza.
He's actually. This is
pizza.
Knuckles. He is a spring boy made of pizza. This is my redesign for the new movie, and this is a tuning fork and a lamp. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, let's get. So what makes them teenagers?
They're teenagers.
I guess, but like they're also turtles. What's turtle years? How does?
it used to be their love of pizza.
Oh yeah,
No.
their love of pizza and their hatred of rules.
Yeah, and they're skateboarding, a little skateboarding nonsense and whatever. They acted like
There's
teenagers.
too many turtles. Man, but like, is it
Man,
teenagers
Splinter
like?
just had his hands full though. Like
I love Master Splinter.
single rat dad.
Single rat dad.
that just just doing his best.
I did. I think I'm gonna. I wanna. Oh, it's because they said tubular and radical and Reaganomics. They said all those really
Reaganomics.
cool
Problem.
teenage words that they loved. I'm gonna draw. Who do I want to draw? So I was gonna. So here's a question. Turtles can live to be between 80 to 200 years old. For the ones that live to be 200 years old, do their teens extend like till their? Is it like 20 years in your teens and then it goes, or is it like?
I don't know. Turtles are ancient things from a time before ours.
I'm gonna draw a tombstone.
What was everyone's favorite turtle? Leonardo, because 2 katanas.
I always wanted to like Raphael more,
always so
but
angsty.
he was so grumpy all the
Such a
time, and I
grumpy
get
boy.
it. Like the only man, when are they gonna let me redo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but the right way this time?
This time, you tried it before.
I tried it once before, but Danny DeVito didn't show up to set.
Oh,
He wa-
asshole!
He was Raphael. I just drew a turtle grave. I don't know what I'm doing.
What?
It's not my.
Do you know what's really sad about when they used to explore things by boats and like go to the Galapagos Islands? They decided to bring back turtles. You know what's a really great source of food? Turtles, because they don't have to eat and they just live there forever. And
Yeah.
just hang out until you eat them. It makes me really sad.
Yay.
Yay.
This is for those. Oh, I'm so sorry. This.
What?
It's right on camera now. I can.
Oh, it is.
This is my.
What is that?
It's a little turtle friend.
Turtle friend.
But it's gonna be an open grave.
This is a very fuzzy pterodactyl, which is probably actually
Semi-accurate. They had.
Do you know they're actually lizards?
Ew.
Yeah, they're actually lizards.
I like lizards, but they scare me because you've spent a lot of time in California. I spent a lot of time in Arizona. Lizards tend to blend in, especially in the more desertous areas.
Yeah.
They tend to blend in perfectly with the dirt. And in Arizona, they get pretty large.
Freak
So sometimes
you
you'll just be
out?
walking and you just hear like running in the actual like dirt.
Yeah, vicinity. Yeah.
Do not like at all.
Oh, buddy.
Scary. I get to go back there and fight them.
Oh, is that what's actually is that what the actual like wrestling match? Like,
Yeah, I get to fight turtles.
You get to fight turtles.
Yeah,
Turtles?
Turtles. Sorry, not turtles. I have realized this morning that I relate more to frogs than any other a smaller green animal.
Why?
I think it's because they always look a little sleepy, but they have to be on high alert because they're nervous.
They just crawled out of the ground.
Yeah, so that's kind of how.
They just crawled out of the ground.
I think I'm gonna go for something like over here, but I don't know. Can we get? Reboot. Yes, actually,
man.
we're gonna do bright. Be right. UK says, or be right, or bright. UK says mainframe called Reboot. Computer animation, bad jokes. I actually love that show. I grew up watching that. It was the first ever.
I love Reboot.
It was the first ever
War
like
Planets?
weekly.
Did you ever watch War
Yes, yes. I had one War Planet toy, and it was the one that no one got. Like it was like a really bad one.
Yeah.
But I was so excited to have it. It was because it was one of the ones that like an aunt got you because she's like he likes toys. And it was like from the bargain bin at KB Toys.
Yeah, KB.
Yeah, remember KB
man.
and EB Games, Electronic Boutique.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw the main character from Reboot.
Oh no, this is the other one. This is the.
There you go.
He has that hair. Remember?
Yes, I'm gonna give him a goatee though. It's a reboot, so he's got. I'm actually gonna play him. I've actually decided now I'm gonna play him. That's me.
It's a potato. Reboot as potato.
Boo.
Spud boot because it's potatoes. Spud boot.
Nailed it. Reboot.
Oh no, Magic, that sucks.
Oh, what happened?
Finding that really cool amazing subject teacher passed. Same with like my 6th grade and my 2nd grade teachers. I don't know, a 2nd grade teacher taught me a lot of like nature things. I love nature.
Yeah.
I remember she had this gigantic crab claw.
Wait, what?
This gigantic crab claw that I think her husband and her had gone like fishing, crabbing, whatever it is, and like this is a crab claw. I was like, what the fuck?
That's so cool.
It was very cool. Very heavy.
I always.
War Planet from McDonald's. Yeah.
We went the one vacation I had by the water. We went to like I think it was Half Moon Bay, and
Angel Island and stuff.
there was like the walking along the beach and seeing like the carnage from the morning of all the crabs trying to get out away from the seagulls. So there was like bits and pieces of crabs.
Oh
everywhere every time
yeah,
we
they're
got-
all bleached and stuff. Yeah.
that was so. It was so interesting to like see that firsthand and be like, I was also scared of everything as a kid. Everything scared me when I was a kid.
Oh no.
But like that now I find it very interesting. It's the circle of life.
Circle of life.
I have only ever eaten crab once, and it was in a place that was landlocked. So maybe I should try crab here.
Beast Wars too. Yes.
Beast
I love
Wars.
Beast Wars.
I'm gonna draw Dinobot.
Rat Trap.
Oh, I
Dinobot.
love
Megatron.
So my favorite verbal tick in all of kids' TV show is Megatron's weird. You go like, yes, we have to get you Optimus Prime. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Like
He would
from
just say
the
yes
movie
weirdly.
or
Oh
like
no,
the
from
shows?
Beast Wars.
Oh,
From
Beast Wars, yes.
He had a very, 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 very weird verbal tick. I loved it so much. I loved old Beast Wars, especially when Dinobot got his Jesus redemption arc story towards the end.
Oh yeah,
where they did like a full Jesus thing where he was redeemed and then he died and then he was reborn for our energons.
Yeah, well, then he like launched the planet into like a horrible nothingness. And that was Beast Machines.
Yeah, and that was right after we
and they had to
found
find
out
like
that
a
it was,
new
it was
organic
Earth and things.
spark.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. So Beast Machines was really cool, even though like I think that is the change of designs kind of killed it for a lot of fans.
Beast Machines?
Yeah.
Like, the design killed it, but I loved it. It was so good.
I watched every episode of that show. I also watched every episode of everything.
It was like perfect, like my favorite kind of organic body horror stuff.
Did you ever see, speaking of body horror, Tony Jay and Tim Curry did a animated series together, two of the most beautifully voiced men of all time, playing the two lead bad guys in the Mighty Ducks cartoon show.
Yes!
And I'm not talking about...
And there's the mask that like comes out of the beak.
So we're not talking about the Try Hard Kids movie about the ducks that were like a group of underprivileged kids with Amelia
we're not talking about the quack.
We are talking about the animated cartoon where alien ducks crash to Earth in a hockey puck and then land in a hockey stadium and then become a hockey team in Anaheim.
And best armor designs,
yes.
Please, cool boots.
They
and
put
like
on
the leader has like the mask.
Yeah, like the duck goalie masks. They put like seals to their face and they have these whole like armor, magic duck transformations.
It's so good though. So good. It's so good.
I'm gonna draw one of them now.
It's great. I can draw the shoes. I remember drawing the boots
all
the time as a kid.
I did that too. That was like my first like very angular, big shaped dudes kind of a thing. Oh, nailed it. Let's get this. This is the character Tim Curry voiced. Yes. Oh, he's getting ready. This looks like did you ever see Adventures in Dinosaur City?
No.
Oh, if anyone ever, I'm not going to go into explaining that movie, but if you've ever seen Adventures in Dinosaur City, give me like a healthy go dino. I don't know. Don't do that in chat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These are all of my angels.
Was it a hockey space jam? Yeah, but better. Like I deserve it being better for some reason.
It was the only thing that it had that it just didn't last that long. It was just a very weird series. But I watched again every episode of it. I pretended I was sick to get out of church to watch an episode because it aired on Sundays. Like it was like Saturday and Sunday morning. There'd be two of them. But I got sick to get out of church so I could watch the premiere episode of that. That's my childhood.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
Getting out of church so I can watch Men in Black the animated series as well.
So you can watch all the satanic shit like alien ducks in space.
I went to visit my grandma and I was like listen, Dad, the only way I'm going to visit grandma is if I can watch my damn gargoyles. I need to see what Goliath gets up to. Oh. And I went to my grandma's house and I was like 10 or 11 and I turned it on. She's like, that's the devil's show. And I'm like, good grandma, it's dope. And I watched the whole thing in the front room and I was obsessed. I love it. I loved Gargoyles, and that it also like was the first show that had me actually like, oh, Shakespeare kind of makes sense, even though it really didn't. I love that Shakespeare was canon in the Gargoyles universe. Also, that Jonathan Frakes from Riker, and also the director of Clock Stoppers. I don't. He's had an interesting career. I like the man.
You know it's Goliath because of the beautiful hair.
Oh, can we get on that? I still want it to this day. If I can find the old Gargoyle Goliath kids costume with the inflatable bad wings, I would literally wear that every day. It is my goal. Oh my god, I love this beautiful.
This is when he's like
Desdemona,
where he's like super grumpy and just like, I'm just gonna be in my cape all day because screw all of you. I'm just very grumpy.
Like he's voiced by Keith David too, a very very beautiful.
I'm being grumpy.
Man. I love that he's being grumpy, but here's the thing that I like in my headcanon: Sonic is going for a hug. Let's take a look over here and look at this amazing detail on this little bird, this bone bird monster.
Bird monster.
Look at these cuties.
Monster.
Sonic's getting that hug from Gargoyles.
Xanax like, don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is the Devil Show. I'm gonna dance my way to hell, Grammy. I should have said that.
Oh, nailed it.
I'm gonna like so like these are my angels all the way. These are the people who have guided me through my
Sweet Drunkley's angels.
sweet
Angels.
Drunkley's angels. But I like this turtle is here. I do have a turtle.
Had a turtle?
In Arizona. No,
Oh.
but like literally it's like 90 years old. We're just like it's great.
I had a red ear slider for a long time. I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Oh yeah.
She was adorable.
Oh.
How you can tell it's a girl or like a male. So red ear sliders, you can tell the difference between males and females by their front claws. So the males have long claws because they do this when they're like mating. They're like, "Hey, you're cute." They'll like tickle your cheeks.
I like that.
They'll swim up to like a female, like stick in their heads. It's like, I think you're cute, and they'll just like tickle their ears.
I like that way better. I'm actually gonna take this. I'm not gonna draw She-Ra.
I never watched He-Man or She-Ra. I watched the new She-Ra. I binge watched that in
She-Ra's
one
so
day.
fucking good.
Banana wizard gargoyles.
I love the new She-Ra. I cleaned my room twice because I was like, I finished cleaning. I should probably clean more so I can keep watching She-Ra.
Yeah, we watched it till like 2 in the morning. We're like, welp.
Yeah, that was literally when
Yep.
Lauren tweeted that. I was
Yeah.
like, I guess I'm gonna watch the show now. I was gonna watch it anyway, but I wasn't gonna rush to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get
Greek tortoise. Oh, so cool. 14 years old now. Damn. I did watch Count Duckula though. Oh yeah, what is that? That was like DuckTales?
Was
Oh,
that
no.
that wasn't the Tiny
It
Toons
wasn't
spin-off.
DuckTales. It was like. Oh my god, everything's blurring together. What is
Here's He-Man. I'm just putting He-Man on the screen a little bit so you can really see my big old.
Wait, you need to put this as the background.
Make it gay.
It's like the rainbow.
So he's got
Here's pecs.
he's got huge pecs, but they're separated. He's a burger now. This is a sesame seed bun.
That's so creepy.
Sometimes, some people call me a monster.
Green vampire.
I call
duck.
myself a visionary.
Oh man.
This is a good, healthy
Had
Whopper.
big beefy servants. Oh, I don't.
Wait, see, like I don't remember this that well, but let me get this meat chunky. Let's get a little chunkier meat. Like, look at this. Like, it doesn't look like meat. Oh, now it looks just
Hamburglar?
like meat. No, this is the he-burglar.
The he-burglar.
He's also a snake. How does he hold his sword? You say, with his French
Pickles.
fry arm.
Oh. With the pickle arm.
But he can't hold it well, so it's on the ground. And it's also
This is delightful.
It's a lighter. It's not a match. He's got French fries sticking out every which way. Do you remember when they had the Transformers that would just transform into McDonald's products?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
I had this little monster that was like the Big Mac that you could like transform into this little monster that was hiding in a Big Mac. I remember that.
I used to love those. I really miss when they would I think when it comes to say this, like I miss those like weird, cute, cool kids toys that they had back in
Yeah,
the day.
they were really
But I also
good.
think that's partially responsible for the environment and all the damn plastic that we have. So maybe I don't feel as bad about that. Anyway, here's He-Man.
He-burger.
The He-burger.
The man burger.
He-burger. Here's She-Ra. It's a cup. No, hold on, wait.
We should play the line game.
Yeah, how do you play the line game?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get a sheet of paper.
She-Ra Cola.
Cola. Oops.
I know how to draw a tab.
Hopefully it won't shake too.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So, line game is what we used to play at Drink and Draw. We get really bored, and what you do is you draw a line as simple or as complex as you want. If it's like a double back or whatever.
Oh, I love this.
And then we're gonna trade, and then we're gonna draw. So we just draw a line, like,
Okay.
and then we're gonna switch seats, and then you're gonna draw something here, and we'll just doodle. Cool. Do you want to add any more or add crosses to it?
No, I think this is my ideal line.
gonna trade.
Switch.
Oh wait, my phone.
Sit on the phone.
The phone.
Okay, so you might have to adjust the camera.
Cool, that's fine. All right.
Okay, let's see what we got here. And you could just add one more line to it?
Or draw whatever you want to
Oh,
it.
okay.
Just add it. Just make it something else. Make it something new. That's a game I used to play, just like drink and draw some artists, just like practicing, like learning to break lines out or see forms or like become more familiar with what, how to grow lines and shapes and forms. Pretty much just kind of the exercise, I think.
I like that.
Yeah.
I used to do a game where you would draw. You'd watch a cartoon show or you'd watch something, and then you'd have like a dice that you roll, and if it landed on it's like a 6-sided dice. If it landed on one of them, like a 6 would be, you can look at the screen as long as you want, but you only have 30 seconds to draw what's on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Or you can start it off, and then you have to close your eyes and you have to complete the drawing.
Yeah.
That was the one that I always liked, even though I was scared of it.
Oh yeah.
I have like a bunch of really bad, ugly drawings of
Weird
Simpsons characters.
Drawings. So weird. By the power of Castle McRibskull.
His name is Beefy McLargehuge. I think my favorite
I
role
love
play.
your way with words. This is just like I would. What?
My
Why?
favorite role play character was I think like name wise was probably Bear Shoulder Chest.
Oh my god! Yes, I
That
remember.
that was my favorite.
I think I met you the second time. No, that was the second time you were doing. It was Gauntlet, right?
Oh, we met. That was the
met-
first Gauntlet I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was where we met. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow, that's fine.
It was a little bit of a
lot.
mess.
Yeah. It's fine.
You know it was a mess because I was
met-
the VIP 3 times on that show. I was the champion 3 times on that show.
I met Marcus and Sarah actually.
I
so-
forgot that I had met Sarah on that show.
I know.
Sarah
we
Shell
all forgot.
from Night Witches and Worlds
yeah.
Beyond.
Oh, so good.
Once had another cool drawing lesson I once had. Hold the paper in front of you, then try to sketch a face on the other side of the paper and show a way. At that point, continue to draw the regular way. That is so I want to. I am genuinely terrible at drawing human hands. Like
Oh, yeah.
my dad was an artist. He had really good, like really intense lines, but I never really got that from him. But the one thing I'm always functional, but I've always had a really bad time with drawing hands. They always look like someone's holding a lobster. It doesn't quite work for the.
Oh no. A lobster.
Which is also a really good movie. You should see The Lobster.
The Lobster?
It's a very weird movie by this
don't-
wonderful Greek director. It's where it's a dystopian sci-fi movie, but it's less
Lobster.
sci-fi-y. It's where if you become single in any capacity, you have to go to this mandatory camp where you have to get trained to be in a relationship. You have to find a partner within 30 days, or you get turned into an animal of your choosing.
Oh.
Because you're a waste on society if you're not a couple. It's a very interesting movie. It is so funny. It is John C. Reilly, Rachel Weisz, Colin Farrell.
Wow,
like a
some big names.
fantastic cast.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie. The also Killing of a Sacred Deer, and what's out right now is The Favorite.
So my coworkers watched Killing the Sacred Deer and they're like, what the fuck?
That is such a weird one. I watched that one and Lobster in the same night. Yeah, it was like this is my director now. Such a weird movie. Sacred Deer is such a weird movie.
Heard it was like a very like tense. Right?
Well, it's based off a very old Greek play.
Oh, okay.
which is actually kind of the thing that I didn't know about it when I first watched it.
Yeah.
And after watching, like, this absolutely makes sense. The thing about it is the realities are so heightened in their universes,
Yeah.
and they're so grounded in their own nonsense that there is a scene in that movie where it's one of the funny scenes of the movie, but it's essentially deciding which one of your family is going to die, and it's played
That's
so
Greek. Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
It's played so straight, but the scenario is so intense that to anyone on the outside, it is hilarious. It's weird. Go
Wow.
see these movies if
Okay.
you want to. They are 3 of my favorite films I have seen. I watched all 3 of them within the first couple of weeks. Killing the
That's
Sacred Deer,
amazing.
Lobster, and The Favorite. I like movies too much.
This is a chimera backwards so far. So
What I'm doing is, because you know that old saying, like, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. No, 6 is the scary one now.
6 is made of eyes.
Yeah, six is gonna kill.
Welcome back, Iffy.
Yeah, Anna's been setting up some camera stuff.
Camera things are happening. Magical camera things. Definitely wizardry. Human proportions of horror. Yes. I'm trying to figure out how I learned how to deal with humans. Definitely, there are a lot of good anatomy books. Not all anatomy books are good books, though. Holy shit. But there were two that we did at school that were really good because they talked about the full proportions, how big each body is, like each person's like the general proportions, like 7 heads, and what does that look like? And it does the focus on like head, torso, arms, and legs and hips, and teaches you the bone structure and the musculature to it.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
actually really, really cool, and he uses a lot of practice runs of like learning how your forearm actually works. It's actually just a plank with muscles wrapped around it. So technically, this is actually a block. And simplifying like hands, for example, this is actually a shape here and a shape here, and so that's where you begin starting out with, right? So you start out this way, and then you build off the 4 knuckles, and even the knuckles themselves are actually little blocks, and they taper off into a finger.
Oh, I see.
And so, like,
that's really cool.
You first begin dealing with bigger shapes, and then like smaller ones, and then become curves. That everything has an edge to it. Everything has an edge, even if they're soft. And same with like sculpting too. You first find the flat lines and the edges that lead in and where it disperses, like even in your muscle. So like as this continues on, the line actually traces your muscle very differently. So that it becomes that.
That is like watching you do that is so cool. I have never.
Yeah. So that's how you do hands. And there's a lot of ways that people do it. They're like, you start with the thing in the middle of your palm, and you like make the fingers and the hands. I'm like, that's great, but still the shape is this.
Can I show you my trick?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Do you just do this?
Damn it! You ruined my trick. My one move.
Oh no. This is all over my hand.
Oh no. Well, it's okay.
Is this a kind of?
This is before the Men in Black burned your fingerprints off.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love it's a monster.
It's a monster. It's an eyeballs.
See, yeah, there we go.
Look, it's got gills now. That's so scary.
Oh,
that's really scary.
That's an eye hand shark. It looks like a
Eye-hand
hammerhead shark, but with like eyes.
Eyes instead. Oh, it's so creepy.
I saw the skeleton of a hammerhead shark for the
they're
first time recently. It's the worst thing I've ever seen, and I love it.
They're so cool.
I want to look at it forever, but I also never want to see it in person.
I love that kaiju that's in Pacific Rim and uses that.
Oh yeah.
Also, Knifehead. Knifehead was designed by I forget his name. I'm so bad at names, but he does all these really beautiful, good sci-fi like movies. He designs beautiful aliens. They're so weird, and they're all lumbering and just the strangest melded shapes I've ever seen, and they're so cool. Many of those shows that I got as a kid seem to be all reprints of things from the 50s and 60s. They never had any people of color in them. Ugh. Yikes.
Which one is this?
A Trooper. Yeah.
Of the anatomy books?
Yes, generic human, and clearly the features are not of anyone of color. It is not Geiger. No, Geiger didn't do. It was a Pacific Rim, and if you look up the artist who did Knifehead, he has done a lot of incredible. He does like a whole collection of really amazing alien designs. They're just so weird and different. It's hard to explain. Like it's like they're carved out of stone or inorganic matter, and they just simply are alive. It's very cool. There's another German artist, I believe. German artist that does like beautiful hellscapes. They're very cool. They're like H.R. Geiger turned to like 11.
There we go. Couldn't type in the word Pacific after 5 times.
It's okay. Sausage fingers. Grab the art book.
I have art fingers right now.
Which
so I
art
can't.
book? What art book, Iffy?
Pacific Rim art book?
You know, Marcus, your phone is on camera.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm not looking up.
A top hat.
I'm not looking up anything too dirty.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me know. I see some real hard armor.
Steph, yours actually isn't.
Cool.
Okay, it gave me a list of 32 artists that worked on this. So you're saying that this is on camera, and they can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So they can definitely see that I am.
I mean, I can change it. Really.
No, you definitely shouldn't.
Okay.
You definitely shouldn't, because we got some hot gifts of the Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
trying to find.
Look
I
at
really
that,
wanna know
riding
who this
home,
is.
cracking that cow
Now that I see
thing.
them, I remember.
Right? Like it's the design that's more. It's not healthy. It's like one of my favorite movies for like just sheer design wise. I think it's kind of an underrated weird movie that just kind of doesn't exist. Neil Gaiman and the Henson Company made a movie called Mirror Mask.
Oh yes.
And I think about that every once in a while. Like I've only seen it like once or twice, but like it's such a weird movie. But the designs are ridiculous.
Give me the artist name. Come on. I will find it. I swear.
It was David. I'm not good at coming up with names, I guess.
Just doing your best. Just trying your best, man. Just trying your best. Yeah, the kaiju artist is really cool. Also, they had like a kind of a. It's like a competitive like fashion show in which they were like, "Here's a design for this kaiju," and they had like finalists and they voted on it, and it was very adorable.
Really cool.
And so yeah, it was. The design process is so wonderful. Like the Pacific Rim is this. Oh,
Also, getting to work with Del Toro would be like a dream.
dream.
I want to just go to his house and hang out. Like, have you seen his house?
Yes.
I just want that. I also like with a secondary thing. Like a lot of people think like, hey, I love me, all these people and so and so.
Mm-hmm.
My absolute favorite thing of all time is to go to Google and type in Ryan Gosling and Guillermo del Toro at Disneyland. They skipped the Oscars one year together and just went to Disneyland together for no reason other than they didn't want to go to the Oscars. There's Guillermo del Toro and Ryan Gosling riding Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain.
Yes, Wayne Barlow. That's the guy. Wayne Barlow.
Wayne Barlow.
He does really cool aliens. I think the collections is called Expedition.
Ooh.
And they're just really good. Well, Wayne Barlow did the looks like the Hellscapes. I'm trying to remember. It's not Barlow's Inferno. Oh, well, he did. Yeah. So he's an alien. See, look. This is Barlow's aliens.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
They're so weird.
It's like a tree monster?
Yeah, it has like a disjointed jaw. Like, look at this alien.
Oh, I love that.
So Wayne Barlow. Yeah, Wayne Barlow does the really good Purgatory paintings and also does amazing.
The Purgatory paintings.
Yeah, some really beautiful Purgatory paintings.
Ooh.
He's an insanely amazing artist.
So weird. I love it.
Yeah, like this is the Hellscape Inferno.
Oh.
It's the Geiger to the max. Guy Davis is incredible. Guy Davis designed Otachi. I believe he did the sketches and design for Otachi. Which is my favorite, because Otachi means giant sword, and guess how she dies?
Oh, no.
By a giant sword. Spoilers!
What if it was by something else? Like literally anything?
Well, I don't know. She's also called Giant Sword, and I'm like wondering why they were like, Giant Sword is the name of this thing. I'm like, okay.
God, I would like, so if my name was Marcus, which it is, would I get killed by
A Mark.
a Mark? Like Mark would just hit me?
Mark,
Just
yes.
come flying?
Maze.
Maze, I get killed by corn.
By corns, oh no.
I get killed by corns.
By the corn, death by corns.
Honestly, like that's what would have happened in Interstellar. Like literally, I just get interstellared. So the problem was there was too much corn, and humans can't survive off that much corn. Makes you sick.
Does it?
Yeah.
Our
corn was the largest.
our bodies cannot digest the cellulose.
If corn was
right?
the largest part of the diet, like of any diet, like
Yeah,
it would, like
we actually cannot
Yeah, your body
digest
would
it, that's
shut
right.
down. You would get diseases and very unsettling.
Yeah. Also because it would just process straight through, and we actually cannot get the nutrients unless we like.
We'd all actually wind up looking like my drawing of Knuckles.
Oh.
And that's pretty much where, which I actually think is an ideal. My ideal mate is that drawing of Knuckles that's really buff pizza.
Corn for the corn god.
Is the corn god corny?
Yes.
Corny the corn god here.
This is husky voice.
Hello, I'm Corny the corn dog in my
The
husky
corn dog.
voice.
Hi, hello, hi, I'm
Aw,
here.
shucks.
I made it. Hello, hi. Can I help you? Hello.
I like the idea of the corn god just kind of being a dweeb.
Aren't gods just dweebs? They've been here forever, and they're just nerding out about like creation and weird stuff. So
Yeah,
aren't they
I
just
guess you do have a
dweebs?
point there.
Wouldn't they just be dweebs?
They're all just. I think here's the thing. I think gods are just weebs.
Weebs.
Gods love anime.
Yeah, they
like
do
I
love
was
anime.
talking. I was talking to Zeus the other day, and he was like, "Have you seen Death Note?" I'm like, "Yes, I've seen Death Note." Jeez, God.
Jeez, God.
Jesus, God.
I mean,
What's Poseidon's favorite anime? Something wet, probably, right? Or would he like something drier?
there has to be an underwater one. I forget.
There's definitely an underwater anime. It's probably, no, it's free. It's the boy swimming anime.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that Claudia has the poster of in her hidden
no.
away in her room
Oh,
somewhere
no.
that no one's supposed to know about.
Oh no. Her darkest secret. You revealed her Dorian Gray's portrait. You've revealed it. Now it's over. Now it's over.
Oh no.
Secret of Dorian Gray. Free swim club. Is that what it is? Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's like I think it's just called like Free Swim Club or something. Oh, that's what it is. I think that, yeah.
Oh. What?
Decachu, how you doing?
Wolf pickle. Hello.
And Anna, that's why I would keep referencing that.
Blue submarine number 6. Oh, Blue Submarine number 6. You're right. Yes, Blue Submarine. Greek gods are super jelly. I bet they're super thirsty.
Oh, they are. They're.
So thirsty.
I always every time I talk to Poseidon, I'm like, he's just drowning in thirst.
So much thirst. The creepiest thing I could think of is like if I gave a sheep a human mouth. Human
Oh, that's
lips.
pretty upsetting. You're right, especially the human lips.
Yeah, it is. Definitely has human lips.
Because like I don't want them to say human words, but they probably will.
Probably will.
Knowing them. Sheep are always just trying to freak me out. That's all they try to do.
It's true, they are.
This go straight for me every
Just
time.
Goat straight for you.
Goat straight for me.
Welcome.
It's a sticky goat.
Sticky.
It's my favorite thing in Ryutama.
A sticky goat?
It's a character that's based off another thing that me and Claudia kind of made up.
Oh.
It's a sticky goat, so it's a goat that can essentially
You just
it's a
made-
mountain
you just
goat. It can
made these
magnetically
things.
clean.
Oh, that's right.
So-
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of the things that are in Ryutama I've taken and played with, but there's also like room for original stuff as long as it's balanced, or you're gonna.
It fits in
It fits the-
sort
yeah.
of lore in a way.
Which is like, luckily the game has so much freedom to it. Like I am just genuinely in love with this, and I hope that if our Seed and Spark gets funded, that you
Yeah.
guys will enjoy it too, because I really want to
It's
show
one
you
of our,
why
one
I
of our
love it.
stretch goals, right?
It's one of our regular goals, I
Regular
think,
goals.
actually.
Great.
I don't know.
Hey, we just have to hit 80%.
Regular goal.
Regular goat.
And the short run of the Expanse.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
Part of the
Excited for that too.
preliminary budget.
So, what is the Seed and Spark, you ask? It is our current fundraising for season 2 of year 2 of Geek Space TV. If you enjoyed things from our last year, like Leviathan, oh god, that was last year. Leviathan and Eat, Pray, Kill. We've got a really cool lineup this year. We have Ryutama with Marcus coming into GM, which is amazing, as well as Level 2-3, our very own Scotland life robot hack of pure cyberpunk like neon goodness, running the Expanse RPG. It's gonna be really rad. She has immense plans for this, but there will be a pilot and then a really cool setup. Just very elaborate things. Lots of crimey crimes. Lots of really cool things. As well as is the French Resistance one a stretch goal as well?
No.
Nope. Cool. And with a continuation of, I believe, our Night Witches campaign, or at least within the same world.
Night
and
Witches
setting.
Series 2.
Series 2. This will be real good. Is it going to be GM by Trooper?
I believe so.
Great.
I
Oh my God,
honestly would
Trooper's
like
gonna be-
Trooper.
Trooper's an amazing GM. You should definitely get it funded as a Trooper GM more.
I do have one request though. I would like, this is my own personal stretch goal. I have to work with Trooper again. That's my personal stretch goal. If you were wondering what Trooper's first GMing for Geek Space
So good.
was on this channel, and it was me and him doing Cthulhu Confidential. You can check some of those out at the Geek Space YouTube. It was just me and him as the only characters in the entire game.
Hard.
I had
It's
so much
hard
fun.
to do that. That is so cool.
It was genuinely some of the most fun I've ever had doing anything online.
So good. So good.
It's like I just Like I'm gonna hack into the stream so I can just like I'm gonna get a sticker of myself and put it over my computer screen so it looks like I'm in Night Witches.
But yes, hello, Imp in my head.
Imp in my head,
check
welcome.
It out. Share it out. If you can't donate it, that's fine. Just share it. Go let people know about who we are, what we do, and the cool things that you've experienced and hung out in our chats and our community. Just get the word out.
Yeah, boost the signal.
We got 26 days. Boost the signal. Get us greenlit for year 2, season 2.
Which will be
real fun.
Awesome.
It's gonna be really awesome. Real good.
Real good.
So good. Have I mentioned I really want this? Yes. Me too. It's gonna be so good. Oh, so good. And yes. And I believe one of our largest stretch goals is Lauren returning to Shadowrun because we heard ya. We've been hearing ya.
People want
the red god. I mean, the red hair's back, so it only means the red god will only return. So
the red god is near.
The red god will return. What's creepy? I should give this thing arms. More arms.
There are. How many? If you had to say, how many beers do you think a scorpion could drink? To be clear though, they'd be scorpion-sized beers. They'd be definitely scorpion-sized beers.
Okay.
Like an average scorpion.
I believe a few. I mean, I believe they would have a pretty high tolerance.
Okay,
right?
so let's order them 6.
What is this an experiment
beers.
for?
Oh, I just want to see if I can get my weird scorpion 6 drunk.
Scorpion.
So I ordered 6 beers. They should be on their way soon.
Great, fantastic. Look, this thing's creepy. Eventually, it'll connect.
Oh my gosh! Oh, it's kind of looks like a. It looks like if Jim Henson was like, "I want a kangaroo, but let's horrify children."
Let's horrify children. That'll be great. You guys, yeah, there you go. There's the face. Creepy, creepy face. I love Dark Crystal and it's shaped a lot of who I am. If that weren't clear.
Dark Crystal has some of my favorite. That movie scared me like so much when I was a kid, but I watched it every single time it was on. Just the creativity of it.
That's so beautiful.
I miss back when they would just play all of the Muppet, Sesame Street, Jim Henson Project movies.
Yeah.
All over each other all the time, because they'd have crossover things and it'd just be.
They crossed over Dark Crystal with Sesame Street.
Wait, did they?
No.
Oh no, they didn't.
Okay.
No, they were, but they reused. They a lot of the times they wound up reusing certain things.
Yeah.
They reused the Skeksis, the scariest characters with the best names.
Gelfling.
Because I feel sexy. I mean Skeksy. Wait, hold on. What was it? I feel Skeksy all the time.
Getting Skeksy with it.
Bringing Skeksy back. That's what Netflix is
no.
doing actually.
Bringing Skeksis back.
Yeah.
That's true. That's actually the name of the.
Dark Crystal 2. Bringing Skeksis back.
Oh no.
I would watch that, especially if Winona Ryder was every character.
Oh no. Why?
I don't know.
Why Winona Ryder?
Winona Ryder is my.
Is it because Bird Box is so bad?
No, that's Sandra Bullock.
Oh, Sandra Bullock.
Winona Ryder is my childhood #1 crush all the time.
Alien Resurrection? Did you ever watch that?
Yes, actually.
I love Alien Resurrection.
Okay, so I watched those movies before I watched the original Alien and Aliens.
Yeah.
So I didn't see Ridley Scott's original sci-fi masterpiece. I didn't see James Cameron's action adaptation of it. I only watched that one, and I really liked it. So when I saw the other ones, I was like, oh, these are really good. But that one still always has a place in my heart. I don't think it's nearly as bad as everyone says.
Because it's like beautiful fan fiction come to life, and I love it so much. Also, freaking Sigourney Weaver made that make that shot past the three-point line. Actually legit made it. Fucking cool. So good. Ugh, sci-fi queen.
I want to double check because I think that was Resurrection. That was directed by the guy who did Amelie and Delicatessen. Did you ever see Delicatessen?
No.
Oh, you would like this movie. It's a weird French post-apocalyptic surrealistic black comedy. Look at this. The designs are the angles.
Delightful.
I think this is the same guy. This might be the same guy. It's the same guy who did Amelie. It's the same guy who did
Amelie,
the City of what is this? I forgot the French title. City of Lost Children with Ron Perlman.
Have I seen City of Lost Children? I've seen Dark City.
Dark City is also a good. There's a lot of God, I love movies. I love movies so much. Back when David Bowie died.
Here's your creepy. Oh, it needs another leg.
This is 6 Beer Scorpion. We have 6 Beer Scorpion and creepy.
Lamb
I just don't know what it is, and I love it. It's got a. Oh, I love its snake tail. I really liked coming out here and drawing today with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
No, this is so much.
If you want. This is great.
Yeah, I will. I won't.
Because I don't GM a game for you anymore.
I know, and we don't get to hang out. Like I'm only here when someone else is when we're working on stuff, so we don't get to like see each other every week.
Yeah.
I will gladly come back whenever. I'm going to be gone for the next week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But because I will be going on
a super important family adventure.
A family adventure that I'm actually really excited for. It's not a bad family adventure. Yeah. It's a good one where I only see the ones that I want, and then I get to go watch wrestling with my best friend / little brother.
Yeah. Oh, I miss your brother.
He turned 18.
Oh, what a babby.
When no one was looking, my little precious brother, who is 13 years younger than me, turned 18, and I am not prepared to handle it. Like, if he was in front of me, he's like, I want to buy a pack of smokes, and I'm like, I can't stop you. I just can't stop you.
No,
he won't do that, but
bad for you.
he had a cigar. He texted me the night he was like, I had a cigar, and he was like, I threw up. Because when I was 18 on my 18th birthday, I bought myself a cigar, and I smoked the whole thing in one sitting really quickly. No one told me how to smoke a cigar.
You found out how not to do it.
You don't smoke the whole thing and then gag for like 2 hours. I was like, happy birthday.
Don't tell Wolf Pickle, please.
Now I love cigars. I haven't smoked in a long time because I had a lot of health issues, so I'm trying to avoid certain things. But I actually really like cigars. I love this goat snake. It's a kanga goat.
Yeah. Big old ears. I saw those big old ears. Those ears need to be bigger.
So, Steph.
His ears bigger.
Oh my God! Hold on. He could fly away. Yeah, here's how I would do this if it was a puppet. Yeah. I would literally have its head be able to fly away and look like a bat, fly up to look over the trees and then come back down to like look for to guard the herd. I would hate a herd of these.
Yeah.
What are they called? What would you call them?
I don't know. The little chimeras. I don't know.
The littlest chimera.
The littlest chimera. Your 6 beer scorpion.
6 beer scorpion. It's happy.
Oh. I like this hand shark. I'm brave.
I really like hand shark.
I approve of hand shark.
I am going to. We'll tweet these pictures out after the show. Oh my God, hand shark.
Worse. Made it worse.
No, here's the thing. I actually love this so much that I would. Oh my God,
it's the worst.
I want to get that. I want to get this I want this somewhere permanently.
My Little Chimera is like My Little Pony. The cutie mark. Where's the cutie mark?
My Little Chimera. Friendship is
It's a cutie mark.
Oh no.
It's hearts. Because it loves you very much.
So this is Scorpy.
Oh, Overlight, huh? What if Jim Henson ever created an RPG? Is it because of the setting or the actual like mechanics? I'm curious. I actually want to look that up. Tattoo stretch goal. Tattoo should be an important decision that you make on your own, even if it's going to be a bad one.
I am going to find some way. For real stuff, I love this. I might try to have you recreate this on a
hand shark,
and then get a couple stickers printed out just for me.
Oh yeah, because I happily redraw the hand shark.
One of my favorite things in the world are weird monsters, and hand shark is a surprising monster that came out of a very weird place. Hand shark is best shark. God, look at this Scorpy. Everyone say hi to Scorpy now.
Hi Scorpy.
Now, thank you.
Hi Scorpy.
Thank you. Friendship is ma. Saying playable characters give it totally Japan's vibe. What is it? It's called Overlight. I'm gonna actually look that up later.
Yes.
It sounds interesting.
There you go. Here's your hand shark.
Hand shark is a little old place where we can. Oh God! So
scary.
Imagine if hand sharks were swimming around the water.
Oh, it's like a goblin shark, right?
Yeah, it literally is like a goblin shark, but somehow worse.
But 4 of them. Four goblin sharks wrapped on top of each other.
I like that, nature was like, you know what sharks need? A xenomorph mouth? And to barely see.
They kind of do.
That's for the goblin shark, the one that shoots out.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, we need that. Marcus, please move the drawing more to your right.
Cool. Hand sharks, bone structures. Yes. It's just the stick. The spine is just the stick. It's true. True facts.
True facts
Get
about
it faxed. Get it faxed.
hand shark, digit shark, foreshark.
Also, have you guys seen these stickers? Blip.
I definitely think.
Words.
Oh, I was trying to eat it.
Make
Oh
it
no.
gay. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. It's like reaching for geek space. It's
Or-
like the touch of like the God
Yeah,
touch.
the touch of
Sorry.
David.
Yeah, touch
I don't know
of
what it's
David.
called. Reaching of Adam.
Oh, the reaching of Adam.
It's called the famous old Renaissance painting, The Reaching of Adam, where that man touched God.
Is it called the reaching of Adam?
No, it's
Oh.
something. I like actually the idea that Hand Shark and Scorpy are going to get together.
High five.
Yeah, with their mouths.
But yeah. So
With
this
their
is-
mandibles.
So this is the line game. You get things like the
I like Line Game.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I
little
love
set
Scorpy.
chimera.
Scorpy is my new
little
darling.
chimera, yeah. But what would be creepy about? Oh, if I gave this goat face some human lips.
You know what'd be extra scary if you gave it a gun.
Gun. No.
Like if it had a gun, I'd be out. Like
it
there'd be.
will have a holster and it just has a holster right here.
This is the new Overwatch character, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Diversity.
Lil Chimera. Oh god. Overwatch did it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, that was a big roast.
It's okay. That was solid. That was right. It is called The Reaching of Adam.
The reaching of Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
The touching of the old man. That's not what it's called.
Oh no, why?
That's not what it's called at all. The poke. Cowboys
Life.
and
the poke of life.
I'm
That's
pretty-
wait, that's something else.
no. Here's what it is.
You just look up snails and their harpoon penises.
I found it. I did find a snail. Everyone can just look here at the picture of the snail that I have.
What the fuck? Oh, I was like, what is it doing?
Moo Mesa.
Oh my god. Michelangelo's creation of Adam. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it was the
Right.
touching of David. I might be wrong. Creation of Adam is.
I mean, that's the best thing, right? Just to make all the religious paintings sexy.
Can we just put one of these stickers over that
Over
painting?
everything?
Like right when they're reaching out to touch, like the.
Make it gay.
Yeah.
You cowards.
Michelangelo, again, my favorite a Renaissance painter / Ninja Turtle. Love him.
The 4 Ninja Turtles that got together and painted the Sistine
Yeah,
Chapel,
they
obviously.
they painted the Sistine Chapel. It's
Together.
How do you think they got up there with those fine brushwork? And
Splinter,
they learned
obviously.
Splinter. Master Splinter. I love Splinter. I love
Splinter
Splinter.
puts up with so much shit.
Mighty Ducks animated series. Now that I'm sitting here, I can hold up the camera here so I can make everyone look at these awful,
They're
awful
gonna be
ducks.
amazing.
I forgot the
This is so good.
girl
Look
duck's
at-
hair.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's the worst.
Oh, that's such a bad resolution.
Oh man. Oh, I forgot what's Duke. Is his name Duke?
Duke.
Duke. He's the one
Look
with
at
the
him
cool
put.
sword.
So look at him put on this mask.
The fucking sword. Oh.
Look at these Mighty Ducks. So he puts on the hockey mask and it becomes golden because he's a hockey dude.
He's the leader. That's why it's.
Oh yeah,
gold.
here's all of them. Yeah, get it.
Oh my god.
Look at these. Look at these icons. Look at these legends. Can't believe that show didn't last more than like a week.
2 seasons. A season
No-
or 2.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
I love it.
Love it.
That gargoyles.
Gargoyles is
What else?
so
Gargoyles
good.
is amazing. I love gargoyles. And then like War Planets is only like two episodes that would constantly replay, and then I found the rest of it. It was fucking tragic. Oh my god. No, War Planets. Sorry.
Was
War
that-
Planets was like I only ever saw the 2 episodes they ever aired, and there's like looping, and then the rest of it's like, oh no, the Beast Planet is terrifying. It's the Reapers.
Yeah, they did only like I do
then they
remember they
became
would
really
often play the same ones.
tragic.
Yeah. I think that's why it probably didn't stay on
Oh.
the air because like
It's
that
really
was
dark.
There was also the time where like kids
so
shows
good.
were just real dark. It was like you get the really silly ones, but then you again get Gargoyles, which I think is one of the darker kid shows out there.
I like gargoyles.
I love. Gargoyles.
I think War Planets was even darker. War Planets is about war.
Yeah, no, War Planets was way darker, and I think that's why it went off the air
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
gargoyles is great. I love gargoyles. Oh, it's like held onto the rule. Ratings don't matter if the toys don't sell. Yeah, and like Hasbro owned all of them, and then it was like, oh.
And
it's not now.
most animated shows had like a 90 episode rule, or just like because it gets them in syndication, it gets it so they can make. So it's gonna be profitable now for a while. They don't really need to make more. They have enough, and they want to. Like that was kind of
They
the
just
rule of
rerun it,
animation
right?
for
It
a
was
while.
like a rerun or
That's
whatever.
why I like if you look back, most animated shows only lasted a certain amount of time. They just had a lot of seasons and a lot of exposure, and they would do a lot of replays. Like one of my favorite ones growing up, and I still think it's probably one of the better animated shows ever, is DuckTales. DuckTales is a fantastic adventure show. It was one of the Thank you, Anna, for that woohoo. It was one of the Pirates of the Dark Water. I forgot about that one. What was that? There was another one. There was a Peter Pan one. It was a Peter Pan animated series with, I believe, the voice of Tim Curry playing Captain Hook, and it was
What?
It was probably one of the best iterations of Peter Pan I have ever seen. I forgot about it. It was from the 90s. Oh my gosh, yes.
Not Hook.
No, it's not Hook. I always forget that Hook exists. I don't know why.
In like it shouldn't exist sort of way, or
No,
like,
I don't know. Like I have no qualms with Hook.
Because you don't always think of Robin Williams as like Peter Pan.
No, I definitely think of Robin. I love that Robin Williams has his giant, big old cell phone in that movie from like the 90s.
Oh yeah.
That like you can tell like Steven Spielberg's like, this is my personal gigantic cell phone. Take this, Robin.
Use it.
Tailspin was great too.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Did you ever watch Tailspin?
No.
There was a character in it who was like a French pirate man, who was a French pirate fox, and he was if someone knows his name, please tell me. But like he was the sassiest, one of the best villains in Tailspin. Peter Pan and the Pirates was what it was called. Bangarang was the movie that the guy who played Don Carnage. I can't do the voice. He was amazing. I love Don Carnage. Underrated Disney villain, completely wiped away because no one knows where to find Tailspin now, I guess. Captain Scarlet and the Thunderbirds. I forgot about that. Not only Fireball X. Has anyone ever seen a Beyblade?
Beyblade? Or it was like the robots too. There's one like the robots.
Oh, the Beat Borps. It's something like it's like, but it's just it's
Betabots.
like Betabots.
You almost
Beat
got
Borps.
it. You got really close to it. And I was like, you're
Beat
right.
Borps, Betabots.
I was like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Peter Pan and the Pirates, 1990 to 1991. Tim Curry was the voice of. See, here's the thing. I remember such weird pieces of pop culture knowledge.
Yeah.
But I don't have it all. DuckTales is fantastic. I think my current favorite animated show is probably Gravity Falls.
Yes.
Oh,
Steven
Universe is
great.
fantastic. Random
like,
Tuesday is my
really
favorite.
Really random. It's Monday. What are you doing?
Listen, Imp in my head. When there's trouble, you call DW Darkwing Duck. Random Tuesday, one day off. Sorry, gotta go. Mods, can we ban Random Tuesday?
I mean, is it Tuesday somewhere right now? It'd be pretty random.
It's an arbitrary Tuesday. Lauren, welcome in. Of course, Lauren is the GM of Worlds Beyond, and
all right, no, come see, please.
No, stay, get back here.
It is Tuesday, yes. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday in the UK somewhere. Yes.
I have to pay for parking in
Australia.
like 15 minutes. I just realized that.
Oh, that's
so
fine.
So I might have to get up and run away, but now
That's
that
cool.
I love you all.
I think we can start wrapping.
We have to wrap all the presents that we bought.
Oh,
okay.
shit. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, well, get the presents out. We're gonna just get rid of this. Look at all this. Look at all this craziness. This is so you guys can see the rest of it down here.
Also, like, really, like, look how beautiful my precious. So again, this is Goliath.
Here's the
This
hand
is Sonic.
You see the hand shark.
You can see the hand shark over there.
He's on the other side.
You got this beautiful cowboy. All of these are going on sale at the local coffee shop for $50 to $100 per piece.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Anti-Nike Goliath here.
We will take pictures of these. We will tweet them out from the GeekSpace account.
Also, if you were drawing with us, hashtag GeekSpace with fan art.
Yes.
GS
I
fan
guess you can do GS fan art or just tweet at GeekSpace if you were drawing along with us. This is really exciting. Steph, again,
really
thank
cool.
you so much for having me. I
gonna
cannot
miss
wait
you
to
next
then.
week. We'll
I will
see.
be back though. I will literally.
I will not
be back.
have the crazy rambles as Drugly, but I will have the crazy draws.
Oh, you have. We are both notoriously good at rambling.
Ridiculous bullshit.
So
I don't know where
gorgeous.
we're gonna put these.
Again, we're gonna frame them and sell them to the coffee shop.
Give them away. Give them away.
Does anyone want any of these? You can't have the hand scorpion or all of my beautiful
hand
Sonics.
scorpion.
You can't have any of my beautiful Sonics though.
We could include them as the Steph sketches in the Steven Spark Rewards.
So it'll be a grab bag. You'll get some of these as Steph sketches maybe, and then some of them will be punishments, and they're my drawings.
No, they're beautiful. I love your drawings. Like, what are these delightful things? Shira Cola.
Shira Cola is my current favorite. Again, if you were drawing something with us and actually want to complete it, you could post some progress pics, or you could wait till next week because we're going to be doing this again.
We do
You'll be
this
doing
next
this again
week.
next week at 4 p.m. again back here at Geek Space TV doing more art. I'm really happy we got this up on the ground
draws.
because
It's gonna be great.
watching you draw is one of my favorite things. Like in getting to know you.
Your random words are like my favorite, so that's fine.
God.
It's the best. It's the best. He burger, like
He burger.
the he burger with the sesame patty pectorals.
It's also got Voldemort eyes for some reason. I forgot I did that. Dead turtle. Dead turtle. My
yeah.
favorite art.
Yeah, rest in peace, tortoise. Rest in
Would
pieces.
you like to sing that song that we sing at the end of every episode here?
No, what is it? I don't improv
I have
very
nothing, I have
well.
nothing, I have
That's
nothing,
fine.
I have
No,
nothing.
I don't sing. No, I don't sing. Sorry, I'm not a minstrel. I definitely put all my stats in those stabs.
Yeah, you would be good to
Stab
stab. Well,
stats.
you are knife. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Knife witch.
Knife witch.
Nice witch. Not a sandwich, but like just made of knives.
A
Too far
knife
left for us
sandwich
to see,
would
by
be
the way.
really
What is?
expensive.
Wait, what is the handshake? I know.
Oh yeah,
It's perfect. It's fine. I just drew a better one for Marcus to have.
it's
'cause
for my records.
It's for records.
I have
It's for
to-
reasons.
Can I put
It's
that
for
in with my
sticker
with my
reasons.
W
You should actually
too?
just get it with sticker reasons.
I want yeah, that's definitely sticker reasons. I want a sticker of that so bad. I'm gonna get a good shot of that.
It's silly. It's very silly. Cool.
Fly me
so,
to the
This is Inklings. Inklings. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for joining me. It was really nice to be back and just draw and hang out with y'all. I will be back next week, 4 p.m. as well. It'll go on as long as I feel like it. And I'll just be hanging out and drawing and talking about stuff, talk about relevant things or monster things, and just come hang out and draw with me. Signing off, I am Steph, and introduced myself, she, her. You can find me at Sour Fruit Junkie on the internet. I also have a Patreon, and if you go check it out and become a patron by the end of January, you'll get a set of really cool stickers that I wound up drawing.
Do it. I'm getting one because I am a supporter on Patreon, and I really.
Also, if you join in now, you get a year's worth of content, and also if you stay for another year, you get a print, and it's a different one each year. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Pretty
Check it out.
awesome.
Support me. Where are you? Where can I find you?
You can find me at She-Ra Cola Scorpy on
He-burger.
Twitter and She-Ra Scorpy.
Scorpy
Well,
He-burger.
He-burger on Instagram. She-Ra Scorpy on Twitter and Twitch.
Oh no.
You can find me at Drunkly Romantic. My name is Marcus or Drunkly or only those two, and I will never respond to anything else. Marky Mark, no.
No.
The Markster, probably not.
No.
Marmar, sometimes. Don't tell anyone about that one though. My brother calls me Marmar.
Ocean.
Yeah, Ocean.
Ocean to
Ocean, yeah.
Ocean to ocean.
It's because of my sopping wet personality. Thank
So
you
moist.
So much for
So moist.
supporting me. You're lovely. Steph, thanks for having me. I cannot wait to come back and doodle some more things. I will be working on my drawing the whole time I'm away. So
This is great.
I'm
I'm excited.
gonna bring some actually Ryutama designs in
I don't know.
next time I draw.
And now you have a My Little Chimera.
I love the My Little Chimera.
It's so creepy.
Again, I still
Why?
think it looks like an Oddworld character, like Abe's Odyssey.
yeah,
kinda like a
yeah.
weird, But
I love Abe's Odyssey. It's
me
so
too.
weird.
Such a weird,
Good and gross.
weird franchise.
Cool.
Sponsored by Blue Cow.
Moo Mesa over at Moo
Oh
Mesa.
my god, I'm gonna look up all those gifts.
your fault.
I'm gonna send all those gifts to my girlfriend. She's gonna hate me.
Great day, guys. Bye.
Fade away into the night. The art is here and the pens.